first thing you gotta do is to go your cart. Again, this is gonna be turned out as checkout. Configure package is going to be turning out to checkout. So you're gonna click on this. You will finish it up into 2 clicks. First, click on this. It's gonna direct you to the last page where the transportation is. And you're gonna click on the transportation. See, it doesn't allow me to click on. Let me refresh the page. Yep. So the transportation here, and I click next. So I'm on the review page. So you're gonna check carefully your accommodation, Sheraton, Montana, view. My package name is Majal Capsh. Flight is the one that I choose for New York. All right, package transportation, everything is clear here, and you have enough money in your e-wallet. And this option is going to be the complete the purchase or purchase the package, whatever it says here. You're gonna click on this button, and there might be captcha here. You're gonna click and check the pictures or whatever it says on the screen, and you're gonna click on complete the purchase or checkout, whatever it says here, and then khalas, you're done. Now you're going to be redirected to this dashboard. You're going to check if your e-wallet is deducted, and you're not gonna touch anything. You will wait the system confirming your package. Okay, it might take 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You will just going to click and wait. Once you redirected the dashboard, you're going to check your e-wallet, inshallah. If you have money in your e-wallet, the same money, that means your package is not confirmed, which means that somebody else before you purchased the package and system somehow was not be able to confirm your package and you have failed. So to check if your package is confirmed, you're gonna click on your name up here, and under the my package you're going to click on my package and see if the confirmation is here. If you have the package here confirmed with checked mark on it, then you're good. You're going to receive an email, inshallah. And if you did not, and if it says package purchases failed or there's some sort of error, something happened, then what you have to do is, without delaying any seconds, what you have to do is to change your configuration. All right, so this was my package in my list. You're gonna check your e-wallet again. No money was deducted. Still my money is in my e-wallet. That's the reason why the package did not approve. So if you are insisting on the same package, what you're supposed to do is to reconfigure the package, because the options that you choose, the options that you have preferred is no longer available. So what you're supposed to do is, instead of going to configure package again, because you have to, what you have to do here is you're gonna go back to previous page, right? To see the options that are available. But it takes time, it's consuming time, because you're gonna move previous page and the previous page again and previous page again. All right, so this gonna take a lot of clicks and takes time too. So what you're supposed to do in this case, your package is not approved or your package might be sold out. Once you're logged in, you clicked on your configure package and you will going to see that package is no longer available or options you have is no longer available. So first thing you have to do is you're gonna remove configured package in your cart. You're gonna exit, you're gonna delete your configured package from your cart right away and start configuring the package again from scratch. How? You're not gonna do the search the package or click on the package. You are going to start from the place where you save the links in your bookmarks. Or if you can't do that, simply go to the Excel sheet and click on the package. What package you want to, cold short, let's say. Click on the package and click on the copy the configuration link. This is the fastest way. And paste it to your address bar here. Or you can simply save it, save your options, and just click on those options and you're at the configuration page from the beginning. And you better see which options are available here. المعيسم or مجال كبش might be sold out. You're gonna click on المعيسم, next. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a lot of click with the previous options. Okay. Let me click on this. Now we are at the room configuration. If this room or any other rooms are not available, you're going to see that room not available. Okay, that's why it is better, much better to start over the configuration instead of going previous. Come all the way back and start moving forward. Okay, so you want to stay with your spouse in the same room. You're gonna click double room and continue. If it is available, you will see that. Kurbani, as I said, if Kurbani is important for you to sacrifice in the first day in the morning as soon as possible with all the conditions met with the criteria of Sharia, you should arrange your Kurbani not in Nusuk, other sources. We offer Kurbani. We are charging $300 for the Kurbanis. If you want to do it with us, you don't have to configure your Kurbani page here. But if you go with the Nusuk, they says it's going to be sacrificed when in between 10 to 13th of Zilhijjah, not in the first day in the morning, which it is important for us to exit Ihram. So you can buy it from Nusuk too. But for now, we just skip to Kurbani to go faster. Now we're at the flights. As I said, if you have more than 6, 7, 8 people in your family, those flights options might not be available for you. Okay. If you're stuck here somewhere and you see the flight is the only problem, you can fix the flights. We're going to inshallah give you a very good insight tomorrow morning if this GDS system works or not. You also configure your flights here too, like the fastest way to go to Dubai or Istanbul, whatever is available. Just is check the flights. You can visit Dubai before or after Hajj. See, this is the cheapest flights available, but I'm always recommending don't look at the cheapest one. Scroll, make your homework. Prepare yourself the worst. Go a little bit down because everyone is recommended the first couple flights. They're gonna click on the same thing. So there are, I believe, much better flights. For example, this flight is better. Let's say afternoon, you can go before, and this is in the morning. You have a pretty much good time. Even if you are gonna use this package, you have a good flights here. Even if you don't use it, that's khalas. That's also good. See, it's giving me an option to choose the package, configure it very fast, but we don't know how it is going to work tomorrow morning. So if the only problem for you to configuring the flights, try for GDS, but also follow our instructions during the webinar, during the morning session. If we say that don't go for the GDS, none of them are working, nobody have been successful using GDS, this and that. So don't go for it, okay? If you are, on the other hand, seeing that the GDS is working, we'll tell you, okay, if the flights are no longer available, buy the package with the GDS, custom flight. This is the fastest way to configure the package. So if you want to buy the flights from United States directly, the prices in the Nusuk is very high. You can ignore this flight simply, not flying with this, and you can buy third party like from us or from Skyscanner, GDS, Expedia, whatever you want to buy your Hajj flights from. You can buy it from there too. And total is going to be much cheaper than the one in the Nusuk GDS flight because Nusuk is giving very less option to flights from US, So those seats are mostly already booked with the groups that we have in the system. So there's very few options that are available from GDS and from United States. Very few options, and those are expensive too. But configuring your custom flights from Middle Eastern countries, do your homework, please, please, please. Check the flights that you want to. And if you need it, if your good flights are sold out and needed to book something just to skip that flight part, um, buy the cheapest flight. You might not be using that. Just to skip that option and complete your package purchase. This is very important. All right, then come here and خلاص, complete the purchase. So again, once you're logged in, go to your card, go to your configurations. Only those custom flights are holding up to 5 minutes. I believe 5 minutes. Let me see if there's anything countdown. Nothing is counting down. So the flights are only available, generally available for 5 minutes. So you have to complete your purchase within 5 minutes. If somehow you logged out while you're moving forward and you try to log in again, you might not see this option, this flight available again. You have to configure your package starting from the flights. If your package somehow is not available, just simply, or any option you preferred is not available, camp, MySim, Majal Capture Room, flights, this and that, just simply remove the configured package from your card and then directly copy and paste, or if you bookmark the preferred packages, just click on it and start the configuring package again from your bookmarks. Okay, so here is the camp. I choose Majal Capture this time for Platinum Plus. Now I'm going for double room again. Continue, next, skip to Kurbani. Try to be fast. When it comes to flights, it always slow down. So having a faster internet is crucial, okay? If you have a wired connection, your computer can have a wire socket, and if you have fiber optic internet at home, so use that internet. Don't rely on Wi-Fi. Faster internet is highly recommended. So I choose the New York flight. If again these flights are no longer an option for you, just buy a custom minimum flights. You can use it, you may not use it, it's up to you, but as I said, even you buy it and don't use it will be much cheaper than buying Nusuk directly from US. And come here and configure your package and complete your purchase, inshallah. Khalas, done. You see your evil is deducted, done. You're done, inshallah. Exit the system, log out, give the space for the other people. And check your package here. If it is in your cart, if it is in your cart, beautiful. And if it is confirmed, beautiful. Just log out and have your breakfast, have your coffee and peace in your mind, inshallah. Have your rest of your Sunday. All right, this is how simple it is. It's very simple, very, very simple. Just you have to be prepared what is awaiting for you. The things that I'm trying to tell you is I've been telling this last 1 week. Simple, just you need to get used to it and do practice, practice. This is the fastest way, believe me or not, to check out if something goes bad. Inshallah, we'll be here in front of you tomorrow morning too, and our team will be on the other side in another room, is going to be ready to inshallah help your checkout. Let me check the questions for today. Okay. All right. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now the preferred package in card shows only configured package. When it is opened for purchase, are we going to see check out something? Yes, inshallah. I just told you that. If we can't purchase the preferred one on first try, shall we configure same package, since there may be one resource missing? Yes, you have to do it. But the way that I showed you, just remove it from your cart and click on the bookmark and go to the first configuring options, because from there to the end, you will see whichever is available, whichever is not. Based on the availability, you're going to choose whatever is available and continue to the end. Don't go from previous button to the back. That takes a lot of time. So do you think you can check the just right package after 30 minutes? Yes, just right packages are going to be available until 1 hour. Until 1 hour, those just right packages will be available. And even after 1 hour, I believe they are going to be available too. But availability is limited based on least preferred, probably is going to be available, like triple room may be available, or one or two flights might be available. One flight from New York, one flight, 2 or 3, 5, 7 flights from Washington. Those limitation is going to be. If you have questions, please scan here the barcode. We just send the group the link. You can ask the questions, inshallah, by writing here so that everybody can benefit. For the OTP, as long as the recent timer has like 35 seconds, and you get the OTP before that, that should be the most recent OTP. So for the OTP, as long as the recent timer has like 35 seconds, recent timer is 5 minutes, and you get the OTP before that. So that should be the most recent OTP. Yes. So remaining timer is, you say, from 5 minutes left, from 5 minutes to 35 seconds left, and you receive an OTP. That's why this is very important, that do not request an OTP multiple times. Just wait, request OTP, wait OTP to comes. It comes whatever time, it doesn't matter. Once it comes, request another one, so that you will know that the most recent OTP is the one that you requested the latest. Otherwise, you're not gonna know which OTP is right, which OTP is wrong. You can't take the risk. If 35 seconds left and you receive an OTP which you did not request it before, yes, that OTP is the OTP that you are gonna use, inshallah. What is the best strategy for using two devices using the same time, same account, same live? So having two devices at a time sometimes works, sometimes not. So, but as long as you are connecting from the same Wi-Fi, they're all the same. So they're checking probably in the back end, not your devices, but your probably IP addresses. As long as it is the same, nothing is going to be different. So we recommend it to connect from your phone's hotspot to one computer and your Wi-Fi to another computer. Maybe your cable internet is to another computer, so that you're going to have look like three different devices are requesting the things. But when you are doing that, is OTP is again important. Don't request OTP multiple times at the same devices, since they're all going to be in the same email. So you don't know which one is going to work for you, which one is the one that you requested. So if one device is not working, switch to the other device, switch to the other device, but wait for the OTP. Don't request the OTP from three different devices at that time. So once you receive three OTP in the same address, which one you're going to use? You don't know them. So at sales day time, does the configure camp button change, or it says the same? It's gonna say checkout, inshallah. The nervousness about 300, 3,500 quota exceeding the number of the configuration. How long does it typically take? So it takes about 2 hours. The country quota of United States takes about 2 hours. Last year, it was like that. Maybe if there is any problems in the system and they shut down, the year before it happened. So after 1 hour, they shut down the system because the custom flights were not properly working, and they opened the system again 2, 3 hours later. They fixed something, so it lasts 1, 2 hours more. So anything might happen, so be prepared, inshallah. Taking custom flights can we land in Jeddah one night early? You cannot arrive Saudi Arabia earlier than your package time. So what happened when you arrive earlier? They're gonna ask you, where is your package? What is your starting date? We will be in trouble as a HISAR. Once you are at Saudi Arabia, the ministry agents are going to record your passport and names and everything. Will be, inshallah, getting penalty for this. So you're supposed not to receive, and the system is not allowing you, by the way, to get the flight a day earlier. So you have to be within that time frame. You can make it shorter, you can arrive late and leave early, but you cannot make it more before or after. So I'm having hard time to find a custom flight that lands in 21st in Jeddah, but finding that one lands in 20th. So finding from United States, as I said, very difficult. The reason why is because we already booked, like we means service providers have already booked most of the flights. So if like 80-90% of the flights that have connection to the to Saudi Arabia on those dates are already booked with the group flights. 87, 80, 80, 90% of the flights are already booked with the group flights. All right. So trying to find a flight from United States will be very difficult. That's what I'm trying to say that. So getting a flight from Dubai, Istanbul, Doha, or those Amman, Middle Eastern countries will be cheaper and faster. So try those spots when you if you want to get a custom flights. Then you can either not gonna use those flights, give up, because that worth it or not, it depends on you. Make your homework for this. If the sales doesn't go through, will be tell the reason. Flight scams, or I have reconfigured to find out. So most of the time it's gonna tell you that these options are not available, so you have to reconfigure them. Basically, you're going to be notified which options are not be available. The camp is not no longer available. You're going to have a notification that the Majal capture is no longer available, or your room type is no longer available, or the flight you choose, the group flight, is no longer available. So you're going to get notified for this. But if you have multiple things no longer available, the configuration will be totally useless. So not sure I understand what you said in case of GDS. GDS means the custom flights. Buy a cheap flights, but don't use it just so that you can complete the purchase. That's true. Just skip that part. Buy a cheapest flight, don't use it. Buy your flights on the third party directly from airline. It's gonna be much cheaper, even though you are just skipping, not using the one that you bought from you to Nusuk. Even though it's gonna be much cheaper than buying the complete US flights to the Nusuk. So I made the calculation, it's gonna be at least $1,000 cheaper, even though you're not gonna use the one that you buy from the Nusuk, the cheapest one, whatever Dubai Mumbai flights. So even though that you're not gonna use that flight, the flight that you buy directly airline, not through Yusuf, is gonna be at least $1,000 to $500 cheaper than the flight you're gonna buy from Nusuk directly with US starting point. This I'm telling you is a general thing. Your case might be different. That's why I'm telling you right now, check your flights. If you are in New York, check how much it is the Musafir is giving you from that, and check how much it is the airline is selling that flight. Okay, if you can find it much cheaper, buy the cheapest flight from Nusuk, and later on buy your tickets directly from airline. Okay, if you want to upgrade to business class or something like this, you can do it easily with the airline's website. So you don't have to stick in the nusuk and al-musafir for the flights. So does the system automatically kicks everyone out of the sale? It happens sometimes. It doesn't happen. It's better to log in. Yes, it is better to an attempt for log. Yeah, stay inside. Just don't idle because if you idle, you're logged out. Like walk around, check the pages, click on the packages, see inside. Don't stay inside idle. Okay, if you're idling, you're out. I don't know if you have been in Rawza Mutahara, in Rawza Sharif. If the police staff there, they see that you are praying, they're not bothering you. But if they see that you are just finished the prayer and you're looking around, then they, yalla, Haji, yalla, 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 ya Zaire. They're kicking you out of the Rawza. So same way. Just continue to the scrolling inside the page here and there. Just check the packages, but don't idle inside the website. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We'll be there around female guides and contacts provided the sisters, especially when segregated Mina Camp Center, for example. So there will be Mina sisters staff in our company, inshallah. They're going to be helping the sisters in the Mina camp. Those are mostly local Saudi sisters, the staff that we are working together with. They're going to be, inshallah, helping out those sisters. We are two as wife and husband. If we can find double room, can we buy 3 seats in triple room? So yes, you can buy 3 seats. No, you cannot buy 3 seats in triple room. So, but if you buy any available room in there, not promising because it's subject to availability, not promising. If you buy whatever is available there and wants to upgrade it later, and if the hotel has room for it, we're going to request it from hotel and we can upgrade it you after sales. This is one option, okay? So another option is that you may pay the differences, and even though you buy 2 triple room, and you can stay in, like you're gonna be kind of upgrade. We can upgrade you in this in the same way. But if you buy a quad room and wants to stay in double room, yeah, we need definitely extra 1 room, and we are going to request this from the hotel. If they have extra room, we can upgrade you, no problem, inshallah. Subject to availability. Will we be notified about Kurbani by Nusuk? I have no idea about what the Nusuk is offering. So we try to search and look for how are they gonna do it, what are they doing. Generally, they said it's gonna be in between 10 to 13 of Zilhijjah, which does not meet our criteria because our Qurban is supposed to be sacrificed by the noon time in the first day and the 10th. So I don't think they have that type of system, because generally what they do is they are sending messages to the pilgrims once they sacrifice the Qurbani. Those message goes to their cell phones, and you're not going to use your maybe US number in Saudi Arabia. They're not going to be reachable. So you're going to buy a local SIM cards, and those SIM cards are not going to receive your messages that you buy from Nusuk. I don't know, Allahu Alam. That's why the problem is confusion, and that there's not clear. They just put there the Qurbani option, and nobody knows how it is going to be. So are the camps quota specific to providers? If I get an error that camp is not available, does it mean that it won't be available for any other package port? Yes, that's true. If Majority Camps is not available, it is not available for entire packages. So the camps are like kind of an umbrella that covers all the packages. Any camps is no longer available, that means it's not available for all the packages. So can you share the biographies of the guides for your packages? We just introduced the guides yesterday. So we're going to share you their inshallah, their names. Biography, that's good to know. Even I don't know their biography. Okay. Do we get the private transportation to Mecca with Majar Caps? No, you are going to be transferred with the train. If so, does it also have long queues? It is going to be with the train, inshallah. The train is much faster than the private transportation. It says quick register for the Hajj 2026 on your website. Will help us to get the package, or do we have any preferences? So the system works as first come, first served basis. Those who have quick registered with us, we're sending them emails and giving them updates based on the whatever system is suggesting. So, but though they don't have some sort of priority in Nusuk, you have a privilege to listen to us and have some sort of information, what's going on, what is the packages. These are the privilege basically that you are getting other than who did not reach us, who did not register with us. But system is gonna get work first come, first served basis, same. Will multiple tabs mess up the Nusuk? Sometimes just ask me to log in again on a new tab. So you use one tab only, inshallah, not multiple tabs. One tab, just try to log in. If it works, it works. If not, wait for your OTP, inshallah. But I don't think it's gonna mess up anything. We can use multiple tasks as long as you're logged in. All the links are working. Like, let me open you all the multiple tags. See, all of them are working fine, and they are all leading me to the packages configuration page, and none gives error. So it works fine, but if you don't want to risk it, just stick in one, inshallah. So I have exact amount of package in my oval. In case my package is sold out, I want another package more expensive than original. What I do in this case? In this case, if you configure and come to the checkout to complete the purchase, you're going to see the same as mine here. You're going to see a red highlighted area. That means you don't have enough funds in your e-wallet. And you're going to see the option. You're going to see the option here, top up. This button, the top up button will be available here. And the system is going to ask you to top up. You're going to click on top up. Again, you will be directed to the same button will be available there here. Credit card, make sure your card is working well in the morning and your bank is still awake like you in the morning and the Sunday morning here and there, inshallah. So basically you're going to be directed to top up, and once you top up, you're going to go again here, go to package configuration, come here, do it, go. Now you have enough funds. Oh, you have enough funds. This area is going to turn green. Complete the checkout. Khalas, inshallah. So your packages says still have quota for group flights. Means package is also under configured. I didn't quite get that. Your package says still have quota for group flights. That means package is under configured. I didn't quite get that. In case of booking a package flight, is there an option to skipping that? No, there's no option to skip the flights. Instead of booking my own that goes to Saudi, there's no option to skip the flights. Flights are mandatory in every package, so you have to buy the package in order to complete the purchase. All right. There's no way you can skip the flights. The only way is that buy the cheapest flight and don't use it. If I switch language to Arabic, will be get OTP quicker? I don't think so. We tried all the ways, yes, last year. So none of them worked. So we use VPN, we changed the language, this and that. It didn't work. So sorry, I missed one question, I believe. So if we land late one day on 22nd, is that okay with the Saudi government? Yes, 1 day after is fine. We can enter early, even if we inform the service provider in the no. So you cannot enter earlier, but you can enter later. Okay, you cannot exit later. You can exit earlier. Tomorrow morning, what time the package will be available? 7 a.m. New York time. 7 a.m. New York time, 6 a.m. Chicago, Dallas, Houston time, and Las Vegas time, Denver time will be, Los Angeles time will be at 4 o'clock inshallah. I'm not sure I understand if we book a cheap flight on Musafir or Nusuk from US, not from US. I told you not from US, from Middle Eastern countries. We can book better flight directly from airline, not from US. This is wrong. You supposed to book the cheapest means the cheapest $100, $200 flights that you can forget about it. So you can book your flights directly from airline, much cheaper than the. But I'm telling you again, do your math now and see which one is better. Okay, sometimes, but very few, but sometimes it may be a little expensive. But in 90% of the time, getting a cheapest flight from Nusuk and just ignoring that, buying from here directly from airline or on some third parties app like Skyscanner or Expedia or Kayak will be much better to buy the package for you to go Hajj in terms of price and in terms of completing the checkout faster. Yes, you will be you're not gonna fly with the one that you buy the cheapest. You can fly, no problem. You can go to Dubai, have a vacation before Hajj or after Hajj. You can stay there for one week or so, and then use the one that you buy and come back again, stay one night in Dubai and use the other flights. Those are all possibilities. So I'm just giving you an idea to how you can secure your flights much faster in case you miss the group flights. If I do Kurbani with HISAR, how are you going to notify us? We are going to notify everybody, inshallah, with their phone numbers, with our groups. If you are going to do our Kurbani with us, you're going to be well informed, inshallah. If we don't choose the Kurbani to Nusuk, will HISAR be able to help us Kurbani? Yes, inshallah. I will trust some more than Nusuk. Jazakallah khair, inshallah. We're going to help you, don't worry. Can I have my cousins to do Kurbani before noon in India? No, all the Kurbanis must be done in Mina, in the Haram, in Mina. And inshallah, they have to be done in Mina, inshallah, not in India or somewhere else. It has to be in the Haram, in the Mina area. And this year, no private slaughterhouses are authorized, licensed to sacrifice the Qurbani. So based on this, only the government issued license slaughterhouses, which we are using the Islamic Bank, government issued license they have, are allowed to sacrifice the Qurbani. By the way, you don't trust anybody who are claiming that they can do the Qurbani in their small farm in Mecca. So they're not allowed. Even if they are cheaper than Nusuk, cheaper than what we are offering, those are not allowed by the government. When does the buying open? Tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. If the website says flight available, means package is under configuring. No, that doesn't mean package is under. If you look at the list here, you're going to see the packages are under configured, over configured, heavily configured, or whatever configured. You're going to see here much better, inshallah. So I have exact amount of my package in case we just respond. Do we have to do anything extra if purchased a burner ticket from Nusuk? And then no, you don't have to do anything else. Just inform us that we are not gonna fly with this flight. We'll book another flight. Our check-in, check-out, landing, departure dates are based on your original, like the one that you're gonna use. We're gonna arrange your transportation. So if you take GDS flights, round trip to Jeddah, we'll provide transportation from Medina to Jeddah, or do we have to do it ourselves? We're going to do like the Ministry of Hajj is providing those transportation. If you are, those people are called furada, those who are traveling solo travelers. They are called furada. Furada people are Hajis, generally take care of by the Ministry of Hajj. Once you're landed, you're going to find a help desk. They're going to help you to go to Medina, Jeddah, whatever you want. If you are out of group, you have Hajj visa, they're gonna help you inshallah without any problem. But the Sira office, the Sira staff at the airport will be available. Our HISAR staff is gonna be available too to help you out, inshallah ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum. How can I find who will be the scholar for the HSR? Yesterday, all of them were here, inshallah. They introduced themselves. So if you can tell me which package you want, I can tell you his name and where he is. Where can we find the list that you shared for the available for the package? Share the links. We shared this in the Telegram group. You can have it, or if you can just go to our website, hisartour.com. Under the packages here, we also share the live same thing here. You can see under the packages, Hajj packages here, Hajj packages, go all the way down to the package. You will see the same thing here. Okay. I heard about waiting room this year. For example, 1,000 people are in the system, rest will be in waiting room. How will... Okay, there are a lot of rumors. Tomorrow morning we'll see inshallah waiting room or not room. If we take GDS flights around trip to Jeddah, will be provided transportation from Medina to Jeddah, or do it, okay, we just if we choose custom flights from Dubai, how much risk? If the custom flights we haven't selected again before the purchase. So I can't tell you anything, but I am telling you how you can do the fastest checkout. So tomorrow morning when we are doing live, we're going to will inform you to do custom flights, don't do custom flights. But whatever we are telling you right now is go with the group flights, go with the group flights, go with the group flights. If group flights are not an option anymore, there is no group flights left, and your second optional flight, the package has also no group flights left, then you're gonna go back to your first option and try to customize it with the one that I'm telling you to buy, or to buy, or do your math, and whichever is cheaper, whichever is fastest, do your custom flight in that way. Is there any package with flights? All packages have flights, and you can simply go to packages, and here is the filter, and you can simply click on packages include group flights. When you click on that, you will be filtered the packages that have group flights. If you want to see which HISAR packages have group flights, again, just click on this option, packages include group flights. You'll see that we have 6 packages from US and Canada that has group flights in it. Okay. All right. If I top up my able more than the package and cost, and I get my package, what will happen with extra funds? You're gonna refund it. It's gonna be refunded your account back to your card. Will be deducted 2.3% extra taxes. Is Marasim Smart Package and HISAR package together? We are not together. We have the same company, but we do not support for now the Smart Package. If Marasim shifting package will take the pilgrims to Mina first, how they will do the first Umrah? I don't know. If Mawasim shifting packages will take pilgrims to the Mina first. I'm trying to understand the question. So they will perform the Umrah first when they arrive in Mecca Mukarramah, and later, like 3, 4, 5 hours later, or next day, they will transfer to Mina, inshallah. But the smart packages, probably for now, it might be not, but next round, we might planning to do something. I have no idea those smart packages are, where are they from, what are they doing. So HSR is the package that we have, inshallah. Do you have to refresh at 7? Don't refresh anything. How long you can remain inactive in the laptop before getting logged out? Generally 10 minutes. If you are idle in 10 minutes, you are logged out automatically. Is there transportation from Majal Kabsh to Arafat and Muzdalifah? Yes, there is transportation by the train. If we buy a flight by another app, arrive there too late, will anybody from his side they put? Yes, they're gonna help you, inshallah. Don't worry. Mecca Medina travel with bus or train? With bus. No. For Gold Plus, for example, The premium and luxury packages for sure is gonna be with the train. The comfort, bronze, which means standard packages, are gonna be with the train subject to availability. Okay. Can we call you if we have questions to talk about in details? Jazakallah khairan. So you can call our offices now though. But tomorrow morning we're going to have the same Zoom link here, inshallah. And if you need help, we will have another Zoom link that technical team is going to support you there. Which package will be the part of? Which package you will be part of? I personally is not going to lead any package. I will be, inshallah, together with you during the Hajj, which appear in multiple different packages, multiple different occasions. Inshallah, we're going to be all together. What is the difference between bronze package and comfort? The only difference is the Medina Munawwara hotel. The bronze package hotel is 3-star hotel. On the other hand, comfort package is a 5-star hotel. This is the only difference. That's why the bronze is a little cheaper. Will there be available transportation from Razana to Arafat during the Hajj time? Yes, not to Arafat, but to Mina, Muzdalifah, and Arafah, inshallah, there will be transportation. And how about the Kaaba? Kaaba transportation will be before Hajj, three days before Hajj and after 3 days after Hajj. If you check the packages like here, you will see it says Yawm Tarwiyah, right? This is the starting point of Hajj. 8th of Zilhijjah, this is the ending point of Hajj. 3 days before is going to be the 21st, 3 days after is 31st. In between these two times, there is no transportation from Razana to Haram, from Razana to Haram, Haram to... This is the government policy. Those all private shuttle services are shut down. If you want to go Haram, in this, it's a shifting hotel, right? 21st to 31st. If you want to go to Haram in between this time, which is your shifting hotel is this, and this package Gold 1. Want to go to Haram, you're going to either walk or you're going to either use a taxi to go Haram in between 21st to 31st, okay? There will be no private shuttle services available on those dates. You're going to be on your own, on your foot, or no private cars, inshallah. Okay. So who will be the scholar for the HSR Gold Short and its platoon shifting? Platoon shifting will be the Salman Farooq, Imam Salman Farooq from Long Island. Gold Short is the Imam Rajab from New Jersey, inshallah ta'ala. They were here yesterday. Both of them are nice imams. They just came back from Umrah, inshallah. They're gonna guide you very well. Don't worry, inshallah. My group has my wife and sister. Okay. We picked the triple room and we are in the same room. Will we have a separate room? I understand, Mina. It will be gender segregated. So I'm trying to understand your wife and your sister. These are both mahram for you. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. So you can stay together. But it's better to not stay together. But if you prefer your mahram, you're good to go. What is the configuration status of HSR Gold Plus now? As you see here, it is Gold Plus is under configured. Still, you can buy the package without any problem if it is your first choice. All right, we are in the last 3 questions. Is HSR Telegram channel or questions channel will be available tomorrow morning? Yes, they are going to be available. Will be available in front of you like this, giving your answer to your questions. Those area is going to be again active tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And again, we are going to have another Zoom and we're going to share the details, inshallah, in the Telegram group. And the technical team is going to help you to the other room, inshallah. We'll be ready in front of you to help you, inshallah, with anything we can do. I found a custom flight, domestic international flight from Lens in Jeddah, May 22nd. Culture start on May 21st. Okay, so that will work. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You arrive 22nd and culture start on 21st, which means you arrive in Jeddah. Probably you're gonna be in Medina Munawwara in the like 10, 11 a.m. probably. And the 22nd, and your hotel is starting a day before. That's fine, totally fine. Will HISAR group go live on the booking time? Yes, inshallah will be. I'm trying to understand how can we stay with others with a quadruple room if you're a couple. If you are a couple and choose a quadruple room, you're not going to stay with the strangers. You are going to be separated. Men and ladies be different. Like if you're going to split you as a husband is going to stay with three more gentlemen in the same room, and a sister is going to stay with three other sisters in another room. They're going to be totally separated. You're not going to stay with your wife in the same room, in the quadruple room, unless you buy double room. If you buy a double room, you're going to stay with your wife in the double room. If you buy a quadruple or triple room, even if you have two people in your account, you and your wife, we're going to separate you from your wife, and ladies are going to stay in one room, gentlemen are going to stay in another room. So this is how it is going to take place. Does Mina only have quad rooms? There's no rooms in Mina. So Mina camps, if we are talking about Mina camps, there's no rooms in Mina. There's only the camps, the tents, big tents. Ladies stay one big tent, gentlemen are staying in another tent. So there's no room in. If you're talking about the shifting hotel or Razana hotel, yeah, we have triple, double, and quadruple room options. But in Mina, there is no room. Don't think about there will be rooms for us to stay in Mina. Those rooms are room for like multiple people, not one, not only one. Like 70, 80, 90, maybe more than 100 people are staying in one tent, under one tent in a camp. Inshallah ta'ala. If we are entering with any other airline like Qatar Airways, okay, yeah, that's totally fine. On the Musafir, it states that you need to enter before 21st and non-Saudi flights. Generally, non-Saudi flights is the requirements of Nusuk, not the airline. But if you land in Jeddah, as long as you have valid Hajj visa, I don't think it's going to be a problem. But 21st is a very important date because it's the 4th of Zilhijjah. Generally, after 6th of Zilhijjah, nobody is allowed to enter the Mecca Mukarramah even though you have Hajj visa. So double check this, inshallah ta'ala. So Jazakallah khairan for listening to us tonight webinar. I think we finished all the questions. Inshallah, tomorrow morning, make your dua, rest well. Tomorrow morning we'll be, inshallah, waiting here in front of the screen. Again, don't be stressed out. Everything will be fine. If you miss this round, there'll be another round in the second phase, which quota will be widely available. You're going to have more time to configure the packages in terms of custom flights, this and that. Khair, inshallah, whatever is khair, ask your du'as, whatever is better for me, oh Allah, and you'll be pleased with me with that. Oh Allah, give me for that. Don't ask for platinum, don't ask this, don't. The thing is for you is that the Hajj performed and you did a Hajj Mabrur, that Allah subhanahu pleased with your performance. And that is the most important thing. Ask Allah to give you the best, the better one, and that He is pleased from you. Okay, inshallah. The rest is not important. Hotel, this, that, they're all going to happen itself. So focus on whatever is valuable. The rest, inshallah, take care of by Allah. Allah best, baki, havis, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.